Hi everyone. Our 6-hour drive today to get back to Huiqiang Nature Park, and just when I arrived, after a long sunny dry day, the rain arrived with me. I've just copied the clips off of 2 of the trail cameras. I'm here at the little pool in the track there, and we've got the one camera on this tree here. We saw some lovely civet footage last time from that camera. So I've just got about 70 clips, I think. I've been away for 6 days, 6 days and nights. And then the other camera very close to here I've already copied, next to the pool. And the pool is looking magnificent. Well, having already taken the footage off the memory cards of those 2 cameras, I have 2 spare memory cards. So I'm going to go to the other 2 cameras that are a bit further away from the car and just switch out the memory cards and take them back and upload those at the house. It's 5:30. It'll be getting dark quite soon, I should think. Anyway, at the side of the pool there, I've got 250 clips. I think probably mostly birds, but fingers crossed that we get something else. Now I'm coming to one of the other locations, new location from last time, that overlooks several of our tracks that we have made here through the land. So fingers crossed that I might get some mammals that have walked on this track I'm on now, coming up the hill or out of this other track, which was quite a new one that we made along the side of the hill. Oh, this isn't good. Doesn't want to turn on. Actually, all of the cameras so far, when I've turned them off and turned them on again, they have not wanted to come on properly. Oh dear. I hope this one hasn't got a problem. If I can't get it to turn on and off, I may have to take it back to the house. Oh my goodness, well let's hope the other one, pangolin tree, is fine. Normally it's my first thing when I take one out is I turn them off and back on again just to see the home screen, how much battery is left, how many clips have been recorded. But that one's just a whiteout on the screen. I wonder why that is. The cameras themselves seem quite dry now that we've got those metal coverings over the top. Much less humidity than last time. Oh well, I'll take it back and see what I can do. Just hope the memory card is okay. It rained heavily when I arrived today, but at last I am at the final trail camera. This one at Pangolin Tree. You can see that metal cover above the camera that we have started using to try to protect these trail cameras from the rain. There is a burrow under this tree where we have previously seen pangolins, and I always like to check it out. Well, as has happened previously, there's a little ant colony has moved into the box, but fortunately they don't seem to have triggered the camera. We had one time just triggered it like 1,000 times, ants crawling over the front of the camera. These are tiny ones. Only 21 hits on that, but no pangolins. Disappointing. The burrow goes deep inside under the ground there. But we picked it up, pangolin here twice in the last about 9 months, I suppose. So it's not like, you know, it's not like every day or even every week. However, we are getting large spotted civets every day. We see this female very often and have named her ? thank you to Ton Smits for pointing out that symbol on her flank. I was concentrating more on trying to memorize the neck pattern. As she turns around, we can see a set of dots, something like a pointed oval shape, on her left flank, and that is also quite distinctive. I believe she may be the mother of a juvenile that we also sometimes see here. And here, just about half an hour after ? Is that juvenile. And once again, some days later, so that you can have a better look at him. A young male with much finer neck markings than the adults. In the daytime, a few birds passed by. Here, a white-breasted water hen. Back again. She visits every day now, sometimes several times during the night. Here an early visit at just 8:15 p.m. Now, watch from the right side of the image, a white-breasted water hen and a civet in pursuit. This is the next night. You can see my solar light at the top of the image. I am experimenting with some solar lights around this area, and so far the wildlife appears to have taken no notice of them. The plan is to make some photography hides for nocturnal mammals around these pools during October and November, and those hides will have adjustable lighting as well. It wasn't all large spotted civets. Here a large Indian civet, normally regarded as a much more common species, but we see both species here frequently. And 3 wild boar are on the land at the moment. Sensitive to the slight red glow of the infrared lights on the camera. A white-throated kingfisher caught itself a frog right in front of us. On to the 14th of July now, and a lovely clear view of ? And now look at this, a mature male. I'm not sure if I've seen him before. I'll have to go back through and look at all my old clips. And there, scent marking on that plant. I wonder if he is the father of the juvenile male. And here is that juvenile. I have frozen the image to get a good look at him here. Any suggestions for names based on his markings would be very welcome. Now some clips from the camera at Big Pool, just about 30 meters away from the track. ? Here, hunting in typical large spotted civet fashion, snout in the water, presumably those whiskers feeling for any kind of movement in the dark.